Alright, sitting in traffic. So I thought I'd shoot a video for y'all. Got y'all balanced up on the steering column because this traffic ain't moving. So, thought I'd do an update since I haven't posted anything in a while, and I don't know how often I'm going to. One, I don't have a place to work on anything really. I mean, I kinda do at work, but I get off work, I'm ready to go home. I don't want to hang around. That might change now that we've had the time change and it stays light after work, because I get off work, I go do my 4-mile walk / jog, and then I go home. I like to sit in the backyard on my patio and watch the sun go down. Nice. Motorcycle just taking the express lane, bonus lane, I mean. But there hadn't been much going on. I've still got the Honda, the Kawasaki, and the diesel. The Honda I rode not too long ago. I'd like to take out again soon, but you know, you can only do so much in a weekend. Bought a new kayak. I don't like it. I'm going to get rid of it. I want to get a fishing kayak. This one was a sea kayak. Thing is 14 feet long, and it's very difficult to store and transport, and it wasn't comfortable riding it. Like, granted, you know, it cuts through the water and it's fast, but it makes you want to lean back, but there's no support to hold you as you lean back, so like you're constantly working your core to stay upright, and that wasn't comfortable at all. I might post a picture of it or something. Bought a golf cart. That's my newest project that I'm actually kind of putting effort into, because that's at work on my trailer. Ordered parts for it. If they ever get here, you know, that'd be nice. And then that's really about it. I mean, I haven't done anything else. Been working around the house. You know, I've been at work. It's still kind of early, so I'm still working off the sleep. Probably have about 4 miles of this stop and go traffic, and it's like stop traffic, like not a little stop every now and then. This is like stop for 30 seconds or more between rolling forward a car space or not, so that's fun. And yeah, so I guess I can we'll go over my new job. I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm actually doing something out of the regular. Usually I'm in my service truck and I go out on calls and you know, fix stuff that doesn't start, change batteries, rebuild hydraulic cylinders, change engine parts, you know, all kinds of stuff like that. That's my usual day to day. Today I'm in a different truck, and I've got 2 hoods behind me for a big JLG man lift that got destroyed in a hurricane. All the fiberglass got broken. I've got 2 fiberglass hoods on the back I'm going to install. I've got a small selection of tools that I need to do the job, and I have one of my co-workers driving with me. He's going to help me lift them up there. They're not the lightest. They're light enough to pick up by yourself, but to be able to put them on the machine, hold them in place while you get a bolt started, that's the tricky part. Plus, we're doing it at the power plant, so you know, you gotta be safe. Safety goggles, helmet, gloves, hearing protection, because you know, it's so loud in an empty field. But you know, it's just how they are. But I'm still debating whether or not to do a video on what happened with where I was and why I came to where I am now. Like, I've thought about it. I keep going back and forth on whether or not I want to post something, because it's still a sore subject for me, and I lost a lot of friends over it, and it was never my intention, and it wasn't anything I did. I was going to better myself. It's just, you know, things didn't work out the way they wanted to, and I'll just put it this way: the new people coming in saw things a very different way from everybody else, and told everybody else their way, and for some reason everyone believed it, even though everyone physically saw a different way. So there's that. So I'm still debating whether I've tried shooting that video a couple times, and a couple times it's just been like, nah, I just can't do this. It's just one of those things. Man, yawns are getting to me. But we have covered 0.1 of a mile now. That's pretty good. What this is the they have a big bridge on the 310 down here, and it's typically a 2 or 3 lane bridge, an interstate now, and they shut it down to 1 lane with a 15-mile-an-hour speed limit. So anybody going from East Louisiana to Southwest Louisiana that needs to go to like Houma, Gulf Shore, Cutoff, anything down that way is going this way, and they have to do 15 miles an hour over a single lane bridge. So we're looking at a 4-mile traffic backup, and we're moving walking speed at best. So I'd get out and do my steps and get my walking over with today, and I'd beat the traffic. But that wasn't the wisest decision, in my opinion. And it wasn't just, they shut down 1 lane to work, and then they had the next lane over shut down because that's where they park all their vehicles. It's one of those things like, shut 1 lane down to work, and then since you have it shut down, park all your vehicles in the same lane. But no, the construction companies around here like to be as inefficient as possible. Like over where by my job, one of the main roads, they have shut down 1 lane, and they're redoing the concrete because it's all cracked and busted because everything here doesn't last. And they're doing like a piece, skip a couple, a piece, skip a couple, a piece, skip a couple. And once they do those, then they come back and do the other pieces. Like, why not tear them all out at once and do the whole section? It doesn't make any sense. And then once again, the whole thing, they'll do a couple, and then they'll shut the other lane down and make everyone go through the neighborhood because that's where they park the vehicles. Instead of doing it all in a row and getting it all over with, in like 1 or 2 days, just break it all up with the jackhammer, load it all in the dump truck, shut it down for a day or 2. No, they're going to do a little bit here, then a little bit there. So it's crazy. But there's my rant. There's a little bit of a channel update. Another problem I've had, I've tried uploading some other stuff. Stupid Cox cable just is horrible. Like, I have had to reset my modem and my router so many times in the last month. I come home every day and the internet's out every single day. Half the time I have to call them, get them to re-ping it. Oh, it must be some of your equipment. It's all brand new equipment. Like, literally, I bought brand new equipment because I was having this, thinking, oh, maybe this stuff's, it's 3 years old. It might be getting that time. Nope. And then a semi came through our street and ripped our cable line down. And since then, it's been slow, but it's not crapping out every day. But I now have good download speed, but like 0.02 megabits per second upload speed. So to upload any kind of video file, it would take hours and hours and hours, and half the time it fails. So I don't know what the deal is with that. I'm trying to do is AT&T has fiber optic, but of course not on our street yet. So I'm trying to get with them about getting a fiber, because then, actually have decent internet. But yeah, that's that. Last yawn, I promise. I'm gonna make y'all fall asleep. So, hope y'all liked the video. Comment, rate, subscribe. Have an awesome day.